Good morning students, this is me Neha Kiradia and today we are going to discuss about one poem and name of this poem is Where Do All the Teachers Go? Class 6 Honeysuckle book. Fine. Let me give you some introduction about this poem. Fine. This poem speaks about a child's love and curiosity for his or her teacher. Teachers are just next to super beings for children, right? They can't imagine that teachers are also ordinary human beings. Fine. Let me explain this poem stanza wise. Okay. Let me read this first stanza. All of you are ready? Fine. Where do all the teachers go when it's 4 o'clock? Do they live in houses and do they wash their socks? Okay. The child wonders and questions where all the teachers go after school hours when it is 4 o'clock. He wants to know if, like any other ordinary person, they also live in houses and wash their socks. Means, do they also do all the routine work like other people? Fine? Okay. Stanza number 2. Do they wear pajamas and do they watch TV? And do they pick their noses the same as you and me? Okay, pajamas means here it is used for clothes. Fine. Let me explain this stanza. Here the child wants to know if teachers also wear clothes like pajamas and watch TV like them. Do they also clean their noses the way other people do and waste their time? Fine. Next stanza. Do they live with other people? Have they moms and dads? And were they ever children? And were they ever bad? Okay. Further, the child wonders by asking if they are also surrounded by people, if they also have parents and children like us to live with. Did they commit any mistake or did anything wrong? They were children. Fine? Okay. Next stanza. Did they ever never spell right? Did they ever make mistakes? Were they punished in the corner if they pinched the chocolate flakes? Okay. Now he wants to know if they also made mistakes or were ever punished for stealing chocolates. Fine? Or doing any silly or naughty things. Fine? Next stanza. Let me read next stanza. It's written. Did they ever lose their hymns books? Did they ever leave their greens? Did they scribble on the desktops? Did they wear old dirty jeans? Scribbling means draw or write something that is not readable. Fine? Here the tender mind is also bothered to know if the teachers also ever lost their religious books and said no to green vegetables. Did they also want to waste their time by scribbling on tables and wear torn and old jeans? It's somewhat funny, right? Okay. And last stanza, let me read. I'll follow one bag from today. I'll find out what they do. Then I'll put it in a poem that they can read to you. Okay. To overcome his curiosity, he decides to follow or spy his teacher on his way home after school. Once he is clear about everything, he would also like to compose and write a poem about it and thinks that the teacher would read that poem to his students. Fine, it's so funny and interesting one. I hope you enjoy this poem. Fine. Okay, we are stopping here. Bye. Have a nice day, bacha. Bye-bye.